San Diego. And before that I worked at Toma, Wisconsin.
Nice.
So,
well,
yes.
Is this your favorite place, or?
Yeah.
I hope so. There are a lot of different fields to go into teaching. What made you want to go into special education?
Well, my first degree actually was in physical education and special education. It's called adaptive Phy-Ed, so I was certified with special ed students in that. And because I had so many credits and volunteer work when I was in college and high school, I decided that the job market was a lot better. And also I enjoyed working with students that had special needs, so I decided to go back to school and get a master's in special ed. So.
How long did that take?
Well, I wouldn't recommend this to the audience, but when I was hired by Lodi School District, I was on what is called emergency license, meaning that you would take 6 graduate credits a year going towards your degree. So I decided to go to University of Wisconsin-Whitewater 3 nights a week while I still worked here, like .65, something like that, with 3 children. Don't do it. But it was a 1-year kind of commitment.
Yeah. Well, what would you say is the most satisfying part of your job as well as the most difficult?
Let's see, the most satisfying. Comes to mind something, but we won't talk about it. But no, I think when I see kids that are successful, and I also like to see students that are involved in things outside of school, where I can see them in a different area where maybe their strengths are accepted a little bit more. So, and the other one was the challenges.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's difficult for some students to fit into the mold of a traditional high school, so probably just trying to maintain a relationship with kids and keep them involved in school.
Well, you seem to be a very busy woman. What kind of activities are you involved through, like organizations over the years?
Let's see, I was a dance coach, and I believe you were on that a couple of years.
I was.
And did a swell job.
Thank you.
Yeah. And I'm involved with LATV, which is a community service group that stands for Lodi Area Teen Vision. I'm the junior class advisor. I'm now the wrestling cheerleading coach, as well as the dance team. And I've coached middle school volleyball, middle school basketball, and now I'm officiating middle school volleyball. And let's see, just get involved in school. Yeah.
Sounds like a handful.
Sure is.
Well, how do you feel that extracurricular activities can benefit the students that participate?
I think growing up and always being involved in athletics and going to the University of Wisconsin on an athletic scholarship, side note, that I think the more that kids can be involved in the school process outside of school keeps them connected with other students that maybe they don't come in contact with, and it builds more self-esteem and just a feeling of teamwork and being part of a group.
What sport was your athletic scholarship for?
The sport was called field hockey, where it's kind of like ice hockey and soccer on a 100-foot football field. It's non-stop running. That's why I'm in such great shape now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds like fun.
It was.
Well, LATV seems to be a growing organization at the LHS. What is the purpose of it, and how does it impact the students in the community?
Okay, the purpose of LATV is to send the message that students can be successful in school, outside of school, after they graduate, about alcohol and drugs, of not using. And some students may have in the past, and hopefully getting a message that they can still be successful and they don't need to have that extra, I would say, activity to keep them involved in school. So the mission is to help students kind of see that they can belong to a group if they've never been in one before. So I accept students throughout the year. And as far as the community, it's great for kids to give back. And a lot of the students in LATV that may have not been involved in, like I said, organized school activities, probably those are the most caring students that I've had and giving. So that gives me appreciation for them.
Well, that's good. I know that many students at the LHS as well as the staff have very fond memories of you. What would you say is your favorite memory of teaching at the Lodi High School?
That's a tough one. The fondest memory? Well, let's see. I guess there's been so many to mention. I just can't pinpoint one. But I think being involved with the staff outside of school has been fun. Playing on a volleyball league has been quite memorable. And, doing different things with staff outside. So, and students, I think it would have to be when they cross the bridge at graduation, when some of them thought they'd never get to that day. So that's pretty inspiring as well.
I didn't know there was a volleyball league. What time of the year is that?
That was through the summer and fall months, but
How'd you guys do?
Well, we had a good time. We were pretty good. Mr. Deaton was a great spiker. Mr. Poles. Yeah, Mr. Poles, he could get up there and intimidate. Miss Poles and I would laugh endlessly and get yelled at by the rest of the team members, but she was tall, and I could dig in the sand. So we had a good time.
It sounds like fun.
It was.
You're really a role model for a lot of students in the community. If you could give students one piece of advice or wisdom, what would it be?
I would think that you don't always have to fit into the box. And I know that's a cliche, but I really think that you need to follow your passions and show interest in other people and be giving and accepting. That would be what I would say.
I'd say that's excellent advice.
Thank you, Morgan.
Well, different people measure success in different ways. What would you say is your biggest accomplishment in life to date?
Well, I have 3 children, and I feel that they're strong individuals and independent, even though they call for money. But I think they've been successful so far, and I think seeing them grow up is probably most rewarding.
Well, you did a great job.
Thank you.
And what are your plans for the future?
I plan on getting a date this year, so I'm going out to all you single gentlemen. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, sense of humor. But, yeah, my plans in the future, I think continuing working at Lodi High School and coaching and, doing my thing. So.
Well, we really appreciate it here at the Lodi High School. And thank you for coming in today.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Anytime.
Yeah,
Well,
right.
I'd like to extend a thank you to today's wonderful guests, Julie Dittberner and Therese Dalton, for giving up their time to be here and sharing a little more about themselves with our community. Thank you for tuning in to today's programming.